Hello, my name is Matthew Wagner, and welcome to the Ginja podcast season 2 kind of preview. I'm back with Jax McCauley. We had him on the first season. Jax, how you doing today?
Doing good, Matthew. Thank you again for having me on.
Of course, man. You're always a fun guy to have.
Really enjoyed the first show with you, and I'm a big fan of Ginja Ninja podcast.
Awesome. So one of the things I want to kind of jump into is you guys, are 10-0 again. You are 20-0 over the last 2 seasons. How does it feel to to not only go 10-0 last season, but to be 10-0 again?
Well, it's a great feeling. A lot of teams in our district, put our game, our team name on their calendar, because they want to beat us. We're the top dog of the district, and it's a little bit of pressure on us, but we love pressure as guys in the locker room, like being on top, and back undefeated seasons. That's great for us. We play hard for each other. We're just a really good football team right now, playing hard.
So it also was Coach Sanders' 100th win.
It was.
So how did it feel to get that win for him? And being here all 4 years, how did it feel to finally okay, it's a 100th win for him? How did it feel like?
Well, he's a great coach.
Yeah.
He's been here since the beginning of Vandegrift. He's done lots of things for this program. Done things for the football team and an athletic director. Our athletics are top notch every year, and I have to hand Coach Sanders credit for that one. He's a phenomenal coach, phenomenal athletic director, and for him to get his 100th win is just incredible. Because he's a great coach and deserves it.
So you guys are going into your playoff game at home. What do you look forward to in this new team, and what do you guys kind of find out about yourself as you progress through the season?
Well, Bridgeland is a team out of Houston, and they're actually a brand new school. They opened up 2 or 3 years ago, so they're a brand new school, but they are a really good team. They're 8-2 on the year, but they got really good quarterback, really good wide receiver. They're very young, but they're a very dangerous team. They got a lot of weapons on their team.
So what I'm hearing is I think of a Stony Point approach, where they have, because when we saw at Stony Point, they had a good pass, they had good run-heavy offense, and we saw that balance between the two teams. I feel like Bridgeland's going to be the same kind of deal here.
Yeah, well, looking at film earlier this week, we realized that they're a 50-50 run-pass, but a couple games, they've passed more, they've run more, so they're a balanced team, but we expect them to come out and try and pass on us, but we have to be ready for all outcomes because they're a really good football team.
So, Jax, one thing I saw from you is we did last episode was we kind of reviewed hockey jerseys. But the thing is, I actually wanted to show you this, kind of on the back screen here. Your highlights from, I forgot this game.
Leander. Yep,
Leander.
Leander.
So even though it's kind of an old game, I kind of wanted to show you it here. Just kind of what I know I'm kind of talking you up a little bit, but it's just the way you read the ball and read the play is so good. You find the easiest way to when you make tackles or when you make a big play, like you'll see here how well you get past them and just bring them down. And it's something that I've always liked watching whenever I'm on the sidelines. Is like, how did he get through that guy? That guy is twice his size, twice his weight, probably twice as strong, and you got through him with about ease, just almost ease. So how do you is it just like the way you, because you're fast? Obviously, but it's just how cool.
Well, a big part of it is my goal is to put extra time in off season over everyone. To work on things like that interception. Because if I practice it in the off season, in the game, it's natural. Like you said, you're like, oh, how did he do that? It's all because of that extra time I put in, and that's a big part of my game. I've seen, I hear about guys, professional athletes even, won't put in time, but they have this God-given ability, but with no work ethic. If they had the work ethic and the God-given ability,
they'll be twice
those guys
as good.
I'm be unstoppable. Exactly.
And I noticed that when during practice, you'll be at practice, everyone will leave, and then you'll kind of stay a little bit after to work on some things, with coach or whoever.
Yeah,
and it
exactly.
kind of shows as you do it. You know what I mean? It kind of really just.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to get an edge over everyone. Whatever it takes. If it means talking to coach about something I saw on film, something I saw in practice. I didn't really like, or just trying to figure out ways to be able to succeed on Friday night.
And you being one of the leaders of your of the team, come down to pressure when it comes down to this playoff game? Because last year you guys, went, a good distance, but were eliminated. But this year, do you guys think you're going to go all the way, or what's your?
Well, our goal is to get all the way, but we're going to take it one game at a time. Because we have the Bridgeland Bears in our way, and we have to worry about those guys right now. But our goal is to make it to Cowboy Stadium, playing the state championship game. But we're just taking it one game at a time. We're not looking ahead to like round 3, round 4, round 2 even.
And you guys have saw film over Bridgeland and going, okay, look, here's what we saw at this guy. Here's what this guy does.
Exactly.
Kind of just. Does coach kind of point out what everyone does, or does it kind of as a group point out what everyone should do?
Well, the coaches, hand us the game plan. They say, hey, we're the coaches. We're going to call, so-and-so blitz, or, hey, we're going to run this play.
Yeah.
But, it's our job as a player to execute and be coachable. We're not going to argue with them saying, like, oh, I don't like this call at all. I completely disagree with you. Like, it's okay to have a little bit of a disagreement with your coach. I mean, because that develops a player-coach relationship. That you can be able to trust your coach. But you always have to listen to your coach and be coachable.
So is it? This is another playoff game at home.
Mm-hmm.
And does it help you guys a little more that you have the excitement of the crowd?
Oh,
there's
absolutely.
Gonna be so many people there.
Absolutely.
It gives you like that little extra boost. It feels like.
Well, it's playoff football. I mean, and it's a home game. I mean, so playoff football and home game. I mean, that combination's great. I've been talking to a lot of people. They know that. I know that a lot of people are going to be attending this game, and I've heard about a lot of people attending this game. I mean, I just can't wait. It's going to be a blackout. It's going to be cold. It's going to be 2 good football teams battling it out to make it to the state championship.
And I like what you said. It's the first step out of a mountain. You got to kind of take this game in stride.
Mm-hmm.
And what I liked about your approach last game against Stony Point was you guys you came out with fire, you came out with intensity. They kind of caught you off guard a little bit, but then you were able to recover.
Exactly.
This is a team where I know that if they catch you off guard, they're going to be like Stony Point and score quick. I feel like this is a defense that needs to, can't be caught off guard, because if we do, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
You got to come out with intensity and
exactly.
fire.
I mean, their quarterback, he's a sophomore. He's a young guy, but he's, like a rabbit. He's quick, he's fast, he can throw. But he's young, so, we have to be able to, see him make mistakes and take advantage of that. We can't have a drop interception. We can't, make simple mistakes to hurt us. We need to, make him make mistakes and, take advantage of that. And, they have a really good wide receiver, too, that he throws to. Very fast receiver, got a solid running back. And so, Bridgeland's a very good football team. Anyone who tells you they're not is completely wrong.
Exactly.
I
feel like you're going to be covering a lot of that running back kind of, if you see him moving, shifting out, you're probably going to be on him most of the game, because it feels like, you're one of the bigger, even though you're like, I'm only 5'6", you're 5'10". But the thing is, you make up for it with your, with bulk, and it's really cool. Because, when I see you guys go, Sam blitz, I just see you come right through that line. I'm like, holy crap, how did he do that? Because it's like, you're only 5'10". It's just, it makes no sense. Like, if I'm being honest, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I get it, man. A lot of people tell me I'm too small, can't do it, and I put those people away.
And as a linebacker, too, it's unreal.
It's funny because, I'm trying to get recruited to play college football, and a couple people say, "Oh, you're too small. You can't do it."
You're
but
just putting all the naysayers.
Yeah, and I prove them wrong. I mean, I was an all-state player last year. Hoping to be an all-state player again this year. And flat out, I can play. I don't know what these college coaches see that I can't play. To me, size doesn't matter. I think if you're a good football player, you should be able to play.
It should be talent over skill and talent over your size. Because like when I play hockey, I'm always hey, you're too small. You shouldn't be playing.
I mean, it's every sport. I mean, basketball. If you're not tall,
you're not like 6'6". You're not.
Yeah,
you shouldn't play.
I mean, I can name tons of basketball players that are only like 6 foot or 5'11" that just tear it up in the NBA.
And look at guys in the NFL that are small.
Exactly.
Just so many. Like even like linebackers, you'll see.
Oh yeah.
Like that guy looks like a wide receiver.
I see lots of 5'10", 5'11" linebackers everywhere, just making plays. Starting on defense for the NFL. Because those are the guys. I mean, a lot of those guys that are that size. I look into their stories, And the same thing, they didn't have a lot of offers because of their size. They didn't really play at a big school, but then they got to the NFL and just
there's always
tore it
that
up.
one college or team that's going to go, I'm going to take a chance on this
Exactly.
guy.
I was just about to say that. All it takes is one coach to say, you know what, he's a player. I don't care about his size. I want him on my team.
He's fast. He's quick. He gets through lines. It's kind of it comes full circle.
Exactly.
With and like you said, it comes with every sport. And there's nothing you can do to really push that. And what's funny is football's becoming a more, when you look back 10 years ago plus, it was more of a hard-hitting, big guy type game. Now it's a more small guy speed game.
Exactly.
Speed-based, quick on the line, quick on the pass, quick on the draw.
Well, lots
everything.
more passes, and a linebacker, it's not the 6'4", 6'3" guys anymore. It's the 6'1" guys, 6'2", the guys that are long, lanky, fast, can run. I mean, because back in the day, all you needed was a linebacker just to say, hey, kill number 20 on the offense, kill number 70, that lineman.
Yeah, and he's more focused with hitting just the guy he was told and
but
actually making the defensive play.
Oh, yeah, and now it's all, hey.
Make the play you can. If that ball's coming right through this middle, you better catch that.
Yep, and you better, drop to this zone and this and that. It's all pass, spread offenses now. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I hate to reiterate this, but Jax, it's one of the things, it's like, how excited personally, though, are you for this playoff game to be able to, to beat a team like Bridgeland or, and just be a competitive battle throughout the whole game?
Well, I'm super excited for this game. Last year we played Tomball Memorial at home, for our first playoff game, but, I missed having a home playoff game, so I really can't wait for this home playoff game. It's going to be loud. It's going to be lots of people. Bridgeland's coming into our house. I think Coach Sanders said a stat to us the other day. We're like 3 and 7 at home or something like that. I'm not sure.
It's a good ratio.
I'm not sure on the exact wins we have at home, but we only have 7 losses at home. So teams that come into our place are gonna be in for a long night.
And what's funny is even if you go to other places out, it's still gonna be a home game because everyone's gonna follow you.
Oh, all the
Because
fans
what's funny is
travel
when you look back, and when Vandegrift was first started their football program, 2 years, 3 years down the road, we didn't see a lot of whole national
Yeah, like state recognition from magazines, TVs, exactly.
And now when you go here, when you come, now everyone knows who we are. We're 20-0 in the past 2 seasons. Now everyone has to know who we are.
Oh,
and that's got to feel great for everyone. Coaches, players, people that go to the school. That's got to feel great for them.
It makes especially students. The students are have this pride. They're like, oh, our football team's great. We're really good. I feel proud to be a Vandegrift football fan. But you look at other schools. You have other. I'm not gonna say names of schools, but
of course.
They have not very good programs. You don't have a lot of fans at the game. For us, it's opposite. There's tailgating for the game. Parents, middle schoolers are really involved in our program. The middle school coaches do a great job of getting the students involved. Helping out our coaching staff. So, Vandegrift right now is doing great, especially as a football team, as a school, we're just doing good overall.
So Jax, I want to thank you again for coming on this show.
Thank you,
man. Make sure to follow Vandegrift Media Productions for more stuff. Jax, where can they find you if they want to check you out? What do you have? So
Twitter is at JaxCrush. Instagram is Jax_McCauley.
All right, thank you guys.